Round 14 of Players Tour. Arena 3. I'm just going to change my audio so that it comes through my microphone. Alright, play first. Well, this hand is great. So we're playing against Lurie Babbage, and they're on Sultai ramp. So they've got Vraska, Casualties of War, which is particularly relevant, Extinction Event, but I think that this is good. Alright, so I'm going to keep this, and alright. I think we're just going to play out the cat first. So we can attack, and there's not much that kills the cat, and they don't appear to have any negates. They have a couple of tyrants going. They have a thought erasure, which could take the witch's oven. We're just going to run out trail of crumbs here, though. All right. So this one comes down. This one comes down. Got a lot of card advantage. We do have to be aware of the potential for Casualties of War to eat up a lot of that. Yeah, there's the potential for Nissa, and we might see an Uro here. Nope. I'm going to sack this. Tyrant Scorn doesn't matter. So there's Extinction Event, but we have another cat. So I'm going to sacrifice this. Definitely not going to play out that other cat here, but I am going to sacrifice this. Start off with one of these. Another Trail of Crumbs or a Fabled Passage. Do they have... They do not have Blast Zone. So I'm just going to take the Fabled Passage though, because we have enough going on. We'll take this other cat. Pay 2 life. If they don't have the Extinction Event, then this is good, and if they do, we've got the other cat anyway, so then we'll be more cagey with this cat. Make sure it's not left in play for a second Extinction Event. This way we keep pressure on. And we get to attack Tamio if we want to, which I don't think we will. I think we'll probably just attack them. Casualties of War. We've got an Uro in the bin. We've got that. Alright. This is going to come down. It's going to get a swamp. We're definitely going to play Corvold and Munch on a food. Alright. If this Corvold survives, then it's obviously kind of like lights out. If they do get a Casualties of War, I guess that's kind of fine. What do you want to do here? We're going to get a bunch of cards. What do we lose? We lose to potentially a Nissa, combining with a whole lot of Casualties of War. They don't have much. 13. Yeah. I'm going to ignore the 10 here. Let's see what they go for. Extinction event. That's a good option. Now, do they have ways to kill the Bolotasulo? Yes, they have casualties of war. Interesting. So they've probably got Tyrant's Scorn here. Alright. You sacrifice this. Probably going to see a extinction event. Alright. Sacrifice this again. Get to draw a card. Drain them for 1. That dies. Interesting. I can put them to 8. This is 7, this is 6. We can just jam a Bolus of Citadel, but I feel like the potential for casualties of war is a little bit too high. Vraska in the bin. They're definitely going to get Uro next turn. So kind of in a good position there. I think we just attack them for 2. I'm going to play this. I'm going to pay 2 life here. Plus this. Sack this. Pay for this. Oh, get another Witch's Oven. And decline here. And we'll play this Witch's Oven. Is there a reason to have them in play? No, I'm going to sacrifice this. Sacrifice this. And the turn. We might see casualties of war here, blowing up a Witch's Oven, a Vraska, and a Blood Crypt. I think that's okay. I want to see mono casualties of war from here on out. Yes, that's good for us. Because it turns out I clone the firstborn. See an attack on the Vraska, that's okay. Could have untapped their breeding pool and been able to flush back Uro. Right, they're going for that. Alright, so we got 1 damage here. Around 7, we get to attack for 2, 3, 4. Then 5, 6. We got 7, 8 here. Alright. Game 1 in the bank. Alright. So they've got access to Disfigure. I don't know what Cheval Bane of Monsters is. I have access to this card here. Death touch at the beginning of your upkeep. If your opponent controls no permanents with banner counters on them, put a banner counter on target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Whenever a permanent with the banner counter dies, you gain 3 life and you draw a card. Okay, okay. They've also got a couple of, I'll bring up their list here. They've got Agonizing Remorse, Disfigure, Duress, Into the God Eternal's Extinction event, which we'll see that one. We'll see Noxious Grass, we'll see Ritual Suit. We won't see that, but we will see the 2 wilts. Okay, so we want these in, we want this in, we want these in, we want these in, and probably this as well. Now, they don't have any 4-drop creatures, so unfortunately the Current War is sitting in the sideboard. We're going to take out probably 2 Witches' Ovens and a Cauldron's Familiar. We're going to take out 2 Priests, potentially, not all the Priests, so we've got too much on the sweeping side. Ritual of Soot, 2 Extinction Events. Actually, they don't have that much, but alright, we'll come back to that in a second. We're going to leave in 2 Claim the Firstborn, just because of the potential blowout aspects, and then we shave on each of these. And I think we're good. I think this is good. There's an option to keep a priest then because it's got a even converted mana cost and it's a creature, so it kind of does a thing with an extinction event, but it just doesn't have enough oomph for my liking. The only other question is, do I want to take out another Mayhem Devil for a Witch's Oven? I do have the 2 wilts. I think I do. Yeah. And I do have a lot of casualties of war as well, so having incidental artifact isn't great along with the wilts. Maybe I'll take out that extra. Alright, so I've got Agonizing Remorse on 2, we've got a Woe Strider, we do have some lands. This isn't a great hand, but I think it's keepable. We have the Woe Striders that do a thing. I'm just going to crack this. Get a Swamp. Get to play Agonizing Remorse before Ura comes down. Alright, that's interesting. That'll be a Growth Spiral, so let's see what's going on there. Alright, Vraska, Hydrocrisis, Extinction Event. Let's take the Vraska, because that is going to be a pain. It's going to sit around and do some stuff. Probably see a Hydrocrisis for X's2 here. And we'll probably claim it. And sack it to Witch's Oven. And if we don't draw a land. If we do draw a land, we'll probably play the Woe Strider. Alright. It's not going according to plan, but also they're not really doing what they want to do either, so. Alright, little honker. Do they have... No, okay, so don't have to sacrifice now. There is the black and 1, -2 to everything, can exile anything that goes to the graveyard this turn. Okay, they're cycling the Wilt. I think that's reasonable actually. And they need to, they've got the mana, so finding something that's decent is a good idea. Alright. You get to gain 3 life and draw a card. Whenever a permanent opponent controls with the banner counter and it dies, you gain 3 life. Beginning of upkeep, if your opponent controls no permanent with banner counters on them, put a banner counter on target creature. Alright. Let's sack this. And let's not bring it back, because if we draw a Mayhem Devil... Alright. Imagine they're going to target this Woe Strider, but they might target this Gilded Goose as well. So it is a die trigger. It works when things die. Alright, they're going to target this. Well, I'm going to sacrifice that in response. And put this Bolas of Selûne on the bottom. Let's see what we got. Oh, they're targeting a lot of things. Oh no! Oh, no! That's a Casualties of War if I've ever seen one. No, Extinction Event. Well, they're gonna choose odd. So let's sack this. Vraska is not what we want. We really want to find a land, so. Sack this again. Alright, there's the land. And we sacrifice this. Extinction Event resolves. How odd. Alright, my turn. Don't actually need to bring this back, do we? Alright. Pay 2 life, get this Woe Strider out. I'm going to target the Woe Strider this time, which I think is what they should have done last time. That's fine. We want to keep that in play. This one, 1/3 Death Toucher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We might see a big Hydro Crisis here. Nope, Growth Spiral. Well, that's good for us. Ooh, an Uro. Alrighty. Kind of want to find one of those kind of firstborns. So let's see how we go with that. Duress. Sure, Duress resolves. Bring this back, sacrifice let's sacrifice this. We see a land. I'm actually going to put that on the bottom. I think that we do need to find a way to deal with this Uro, otherwise we're just going to fall too far behind. They're going to gain, they've got so much land. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think that's a way to at least keep on board with cards. All right. Alright, well, take this Vraska. No attacks in the turn. Oh, so many cards. So many cards. And so many lands. They have so much to do. Disappointed to not hit the land there, but also we did hit a way to deal with the Euro in a lot of ways. That's a counting of how many lands I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a good one. Okay. Gotta hit land here. Alright. Main phase. Let's put a swamp into play. Cast this one. Take down, kill the Hydro Crisis. No attacks in a turn. We're in so much trouble here. Likelihood of us winning this game is, I think, below 5%. Well, we've got game 3. We do still have a Balance of Silo hanging out here. Casualties of War, yeah. We're going to sack this. Oh, we need a lot of things here. Time, 16 minutes to 22 minutes. Cool, extinction event as well. Alright. I'm going to run to the toilet in between this game and the next game. We'll see how. Alright, Mayhem Devil. Alright. Alright, let's just concede this one. And run to the toilet, and then come back and see if we want to change that sideboard. Alright. So how relevant having your lands early are there, is there? I'm still liking this. Still liking this configuration. Do I want an extra Woe Strider? Didn't look like they brought in the Disfigures. Do I want to Priest of the Forgotten Gods? Potentially. Potentially. I don't think it'll be over anything here. Maybe over a Witchen's Oven. I think Witch's Oven is better on the play. We could take out one Witch's Oven and put in one Priest. Alright, let's see how that goes. Play first. Oh, that's a straight mull. This isn't great, but it's got some things going for it. I think it's better than mowing to 5. This is kind of a blank card. It's kind of like this weird, like, best card or worst card in the deck kind of thing, depending on the situation. Alright, I think potentially taking... No, I don't want to take the growth spiral. This allows us to play the Gilded Goose on turn 3 and the Agonizing Remorse. They don't have access to Growth Spiral with the turn 1 swamp. Alright, now I've got Woe Strider or Gilded Goose, Agonizing Remorse. They could play Uro on 3. I think they're going to have Uro on 3. Alright, I'm going to play this. I might disfigure this Gilded Goose, but I'm also actually just fine with that. But I definitely should have attacked first with this Cauldron's Familiar. Then giving them more information. Alright, disfigure. Actually cool with that. Wow, alright. Wow, alright. Well, I'm going to take this Uro. Hydrocrisis, Castle of Wars, and Extinction Event. Alright. Uro down. Let's see if they draw some lands. They did draw a land. They're probably gonna... Extinction Event. Kind of annoying. So we might say Hydrocrisis here to try to get the Casualties of War sooner. We might just say the Extinction Event. Extinction Event's not that great. Alright. Alright, let's like this. Mayhem Devil. Yeah, I think that's the kind of card we want. We no longer have a sack outlet. For our Clone the Firstborn. That's okay. If we draw an Oven, that'd be great. If we draw another Clone the Firstborn, then we can attack for some. We might just end up playing this Gilded Goose out. And Uro. There's still a ways off playing that. Fortunately, we might get casualties out here. Yep. Alright. Casualties is going to get us good. Well, that's something. Do you have some tricky stuff we can do? Let's end turn here. I imagine that we'll see a casualty wars killing this. And probably the blood crypt. The forest, okay. So we'll sack this. Ping this. Get a forest. Sack this. Ping them. Alright, well, this is kind of... It's very awkward if they have another casualties of war. This could be the loss. Alright, hydrokinesis x equals 4. Still don't have a sack outlet. We do have a Vraska. Let's auto pay that and kill this. And again, hope they haven't drawn a casualties of war. But if they haven't drawn a casualties of war here, we might be able to get them with claim the first pawn there, Uro. Oh, they're going to swap there. Nissa kills Vraska. That's unfortunate. And they get the Uro back if they'd like it. Don't have many outs here. Definitely take this Uro though. 6, 9, 10. Definitely going to claim the first pawn this Uro. We're going to take them, or we're going to take the Nissa with this Uro. They're going to play a very large Hydro Crisis. Supremely large even. We have 4 lands. This is 5. Maybe we get to 6. Balance of Citadel. Alright. A reasonable decision. And a 10. Now we've got 6 land and a Balls of Citadel, so imagine what we'll see is like a giant Hydro Crisis, but leaving 2 mana open to try and find a Duress or an Agonizing Remorse or something to that effect. So you're getting a forest here. So I imagine this Balls of Citadel is not going to survive. Or the goose might die. There's lots of things that might happen here. Starting with an Uro. some much needed life. We'll see how large this Hydra Crisis is. Imagine that they're going to leave like 2 mana open. So 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Draw 5 cards. Keep green black open. Potentially this green black. Oh, access 6, okay. Access to like Vraska and Casualties of War. Alright, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, 2, 4, 5, 6. Alright, my turn. Let's create a food. Maybe they have Wilt in hand. We'll find out. Auto pay. Wilt. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Good game. Concede. Alright. Pressure's off. Pressure's off to XO this thing. Alright, cool. See you in the next one, everyone.